Alright guys, welcome to another adventure from BDR Outdoors. Uh, Came out today, a little nasty. Duck hunted this morning, went and sighted in the Gamo, Mock Whisper 1, and the 22 Savage, getting ready for our big squirrel hunt next Saturday. Got a couple of hours before I've got some plans with the family, so I decided to come out here, come to a little lease we've got in Farmer, and kill a little time out here and see how the little Savage 22's doing. We're going to go down here and we're going to walk the creek on the edge of a bean field, just see what we see. Got some squirrels down here, bobcats, beavers. So going to give it a shot, see what we see. We'll walk by two of the stands, check those. Didn't bring any camera cards with me, but try to get out tomorrow and get that knocked out and see what we've got left. Going to try to get out maybe 150 pounds of corn on every stand and go ahead and do an inventory of what we've got left for the year and try to hunt some sheds probably in February or March. We're also batting around doing a little urban archery. I've got a friend that's got a place in Randleman, and they're in the urban archery program, so we're considering that. May go up there and do a little scouting tomorrow. Maybe pitch a blind depending on what we see. But anyway, I'll keep you posted on how the hunt goes. This is a little Savage 22 I was referring to in the earlier video. Just mounted a little 4x15 Tasco scope on it. Go out here and check it out. See how it performs. Hopefully we'll get lucky, jump a couple of squirrels up. See if we can't get a couple for the pot tonight. Alright guys, keep you posted. Some of the land we're hunting this afternoon. There's Brady's bow stand. It's about 60 yards off this bean field. Got a big creek that surrounds the bean field. Just gonna walk it, see what we see. See if we can find some tracks, spot any deer activity we've missed this year. Look for anybody that's up on the property line hunting. Got the tractor up here. See the old John Deere. It's the old 3005 John Deere. We use that for bush hogging down here on this land. Got some more fields over to my right that we use for hay, and they've grown up over the last few years, so we keep those bush hogged where we can keep a four-wheeler and hunt those. But anyway, stay tuned, subscribe to BDR Outdoors. Alright, no sign of a squirrel yet. They're just taking in the scenery. It's beautiful down here along the creek. Found a couple of scrapes, a couple of new rubs, maybe a couple of stand locations for next year. Also found a feeder on the property that's does not belong to us, so we'll take care of that in the next week or so. But just checking it out and enjoying the afternoon. Love being out in God's country. Alright, stay tuned. These are some corn stalks from the last flood in this field. This creek will get out of the banks and it'll flood this entire field. Well, we've had water down here 9 to 10 feet deep in this field as far as you can see. But pretty amazing the power this stuff has. Alright, we're about a quarter of the way around the field. Just found this scrape. It's actually fresh. It's got a track in it. It's been cleaned out today. Today's January the 3rd, so they're still scraping right along the creek. Got Jackson's stand right over here, so it's a good sign for next year, guys. I'm gonna give you guys an idea about how powerful this water is down here when this place is flooded in the past. I'm 6'7", and this is an easy 4 feet above my head where it's flooded in the past and just torn out under the banks, trees, roots, everything. Hadn't happened in the last couple of years, but we've lost some stands and some feeders when this creek is gone and flooded us out. Just came up on this. This is where we've had deer just crossing the creek. You can see where they've been scrambling up the other bank on the other side into the hardwoods. Big cutover over there, great bedding area. You can see some of the debris left over from that last flood down here. Creek's just full of it. We'll bring the kids down here this summer though. Do a little sucker fishing. Maybe catch some little red ears, some little shell crackers. Little creeks are a fun place to bring small children. Well, we made it to the ford. Got another stand up there. Call that the old mountain stand. It's probably 600, 700 yards up this road. Got an old stand over here called the Hilton. That's actually been underwater here in the last 2 or 3 years, so none of us hunt that anymore. We got Wayne's old platform here. We've had to tie that thing down 4 or 5 times. It's floated away. Big expanse of land here. Great hunting area. Lots of wildlife. Love the creek. Just told the wife we're gonna have to come down here and have a picnic with the kids one day after church. But I'm enjoying checking it out. It's the first time I've walked everything since last year, so stay tuned. We're still after a squirrel, but just enjoying the great outdoors today. Man, I just found this walking the edge of this field. Guys, this is a massive rub on a tree. And then you step back behind it, and on the bank of the creek, it's absolutely torn up 3 trees back here. It's unreal. Great find. Gives me an idea next year. Probably gonna have to get back in here. Possibly look at the stand on top of this ridge, overlooking this crossing on the creek. But they have absolutely destroyed these 3 trees. And this tree's probably as big around as my wrist. Wow, what a rub. And I've got another great find right now. Got a deep bend in the creek right here. Little deep spot. And bonus, found a black walnut tree. We'll bring a bucket down here and dry some walnuts. Got a little spring fishing hole too. This is why it's really important to get out at the end of the season. Really walk your land. Man, I'm finding new stuff. We've been leasing this place for, golly. Well, some of these guys have been on this lease since the 60s. I've been on it 12, 15 years now. Finding new stuff every year. Just walking the property, walking the edge of the field. Great time. Got to be outdoors. Loving this. All right. Stay tuned for some more from BDR Outdoors. Click the subscribe button. Talk to you guys later. All right, one more cool thing you guys can check out right now. I'm walking the creek bank. Got a muskrat hole. I don't know if you can really see it. Back up under the bank. See a little trail he made in the creek when he swam off when I walked up. They're really cool little animals. But just spooked him a little bit, but we'll keep walking, see what else we see. Well guys, the hunt was unsuccessful. Wasn't really hunting. Took the gun with me just in case I saw a squirrel today. The big squirrel hunt's gonna be next weekend. But great to be outside and in the outdoors. We walked all the way to where those pines are, and we're about halfway back to the truck now. So, you know, I could have sat at home this afternoon, sat in the recliner, basketball or some football, but you know, getting outside, walking, enjoying the great outdoors, man, I strongly encourage everybody to give that a try. It's a life-changing thing to be outside and enjoy it in God's creation.